Hello, everyone. So Dmitry and I will be speaking Russian today, and Marshall will be speaking English. So today is the 27th of November, Friday, and we have our regular presentation of the Digital Doubles project and data mining. So my name is Boris Oyaso. I'm the project manager for Digital Doubles and data mining. I'm a graduate of Master Profi, qualified trainer of Genius of Finance Game, and a VIP club member. Today we're going to give you a more extended information regarding data mining and digital doubles. It will consist of two parts. I will deliver the core, and then Dmitry Rotkovich will join me, who will tell you about the analytics, monetization. We will share some of the news and the achievements that we so far made, and Marshall will tell you about the current promotions and the events, because if you keep abreast of all the news, you might have seen that we've been working quite intensively recently, and tomorrow we're going to have quite an interesting event as well. So dear partners, let's get down to business. Many of us have been using social networks for a long period of time. This is a phenomenon that grew deep roots in the 21st century and is becoming more and more widespread and pushes out such common sources of news, such as newspapers. We're talking about paper newspapers. They experience real financial difficulties if they did not adapt and did not create their own social network accounts. And those who did and did it on time are now leaders and have more and more audience. As for the global social networks and how many people are active users of it, we can say that the total number of accounts equals 6.8 billion people. But usually the limit on the number of friends that you can have in each particular network is 5,000 people. Oh, sorry, yeah, the average limit is 5,000 people. In some networks like Facebook, it is 5,000. LinkedIn, which is a professional social network, allows you to have up to 30,000 people, which means that the average social network user can have 2-3 different accounts in the social networks, with the overall number of friends across all the social networks around 15,000 people. And it takes quite a lot of even years to collect that huge database, and you might have noticed it on your personal experience. And then some of you are just regular users of social networks. Others are active recruiters. So the product that we have here helps us manage our contacts, because our contacts or our friends represent our potential base of customers. As you can see, the leading position here is taken by Facebook in terms of the audience, more than 2 billion people across the entire world, and followed by other social networks such as WeChat, 963 million. Also, video hosting, TikTok is really very hyped, but there are certain limitations too when the governments of certain countries add adjustments or try to manage the dissemination of certain social networks in their own countries. And it's a big advantage for us, because we can mine with the digital doubles or digital data mining license. We can mine our prospects, our contacts, irregardless of where we are, and we're still able to build our global database. So this was the slide about what's happening in the world. Let's move on to the next one. We will do the analytics as well. You can see that the social media is a huge database, knowledge database about the entire humanity, and we can obtain that database in real time across the world. Indeed, Facebook turned into a global machine for sales of advertising space, products and services, and the same thing happens in VK, the all Russian-speaking the social networks that covers all Russian-speaking countries. We have almost 500,000 users there. Well, Facebook has lots of new content there as well, 350 million posts made every day. Also, it should be pointed out that the number of DDs to control the entire network necessary is 412,000. That's the number of digital doubles that we need to control that network. If we take the Asian most popular social network, WeChat, they have almost a billion users, 68 million new content created every day, and to cover that network we need 192,000 digital doubles. Plus it says 353 pages per digital double per day. And we know that mobile ads and everything that happens in our mobile devices, in tablets and phones, are pushing out TV ads, let alone the old dinosaurs, such as ads in newspapers, magazines, and journals. Well, of course, there are some classic issues, classic publications, but in order to be in trend and to be able to gain a new audience, because we need to take into account what's happening in the world, and what we can notice is the shift of generations. When one generation grows up, they grew up with the internet already, and for them internet is the way to develop, and it is normal for them to develop your social network account, to maintain a blog, to develop your personal brand. And that trend is an upward trend right now, an increasing trend, and there are certain instruments that we can use. After doing a short analysis of the market, on the promotion of the account in all social media, we came down to the conclusion that any business owner needs to have an account promotion. It can be owners of online businesses, it can be self-employed entrepreneurs, it can be salespeople, freelancers like designers, copywriters, translators, private tutors. Any hobby can be monetized if you create quality content, but then you have to publish it somewhere. And for people to be able to do that, they go and resort to the services of third-party specialists. It can be freelancers, market experts, and of course, people have to pay for that because people charge money for their services. And so what digital doubles and data mining allow us to do is to automate this entire process. Of course, you can still participate in it personally, because if you are the creator, the business owner of your own content, you might have your own particular ways of conversation, of writing posts, of publishing it, but you can save a lot of time on doing it if you once buy the data mining license, which will ensure both the development of your account in the social network and will also save you money on monthly maintenance and advertising. Let me give you a simple example. If you want to promote an account in the social network, a freelancer would charge you $150, whereas the marketing agency will do the same for $400. But if you combine digital doubles and data mining together by buying the license for just once and paying just once, you, let's say, become the co-owner of the artificial intelligence that can put together your content and the overall store of knowledge that they have, that the artificial intelligence have, and come up with a totally new product, totally new type of services. And later we will discuss how we can make money off it as well. And for that, I would like to invite our partner, our business partner, Dmitry Radkovich. Dmitry Radkovich is the Vice President of Digital Doubles Inc. for Partnership Network Development. He's Chief Sales Officer and Development at Futurology AI. He's a specialist in building partnership sales, and he's also a blockchain and crypto specialist. Because indeed, such kind of information should be delivered by people who are in charge of the development of the product and bringing it into the market. Dmitry, you have the floor. Hello, everyone. Dear friends, good time of the day to you, Boris, and to all of our listeners and watchers. I'm very glad to be talking to you today at this conference that is dedicated to our product, data mining and digital doubles. So, dear friends, since today we are again going through the basics of the product itself, 3 months after the launch of the active sales, active work and promotion of this product among Evorich partners, because I know our Evorich partners promote this product on the external market by attracting new participants, new prospective buyers, by offering them this wonderful product. And we regularly hold presentations for the Russian-speaking community across the entire world. Alexander holds webinars and a presentation as well, and we receive a lot of feedback. I realized that not everyone fully realize and understand what data mining is and what kind of prospects it offers to those people who purchased the product. Now, today, I will try to give you more details about the product itself, the data mining. I will not skip it really quickly the way we usually do. I will try my best to show you the beauty of that product and make you see how that product can help all of our partners to have their own passive source of income from e-commerce, and how it's going to affect Evorich company in general and all of the products of Evorich as well, because that product entails or incorporates several purposes. The one purpose is to generate a source of additional income for Evorich partners. The second purpose is to ensure the capitalization and the increase of the global portfolio, because Evorich is a co-owner of Digital Doubles Inc. And the third purpose or area of data mining is to serve as an instrument for strategic and operational marketing in Evorich company. And when I say marketing, I don't mean MLM marketing is a system of motivation, but I mean in the traditional meaning of marketing, as an instrument to saturate the market, to provide information about the company, as an instrument to attract attention to your products and to the activity of Evorich company. So dear friends, could you please move on to the next slide, and I shall start. Well, data mining, how it works. Boris covered extensively how the social network works, and we all realize that the social network unites a lot of people. It's the entire internet. People are present in all social networks. They talk to each other, they write to each other, they show their personal life. They make posts about themselves, about their professional activity, about the areas in which they are experts. Well, whereas previously we perceived social networks as a, let's say, like a toy for many people, at least 10 years ago. For many people, social network is a toy, like something to play with. Like, okay, I will register, I will post my photo in there. And now, 10, 15 years later, people start realizing that social networks are practically equals to internet. So you tell people about yourself, not some from kind of a website, from the landing page, but you do it. You talk about yourself, about your activities through the social network. You provide information about yourself as a specialist from the social network. And the wider the coverage of your social networks, you might have several accounts, the more people track your professional activity, the more popular you become and the more attention you attract. It can convert into business or partnership relations, friendly relations, and so on. So by doing it, you're promoting your own agenda. It can be a partnership based agenda like Evorich, or you combine your own business and partnership with Evorich, because as I said, you can't have too much money. You can have little money, but never too much. And money has this tendency of running out. So you would like to have sources of income coming from your main activity, from your uh, business, and from some innovative instruments such as data mining. And we all fully realize that social networks for us is the necessary platform where we can make social network bring us the kind of income that we want them to bring. So we just took a different perspective at the sales, the different look at the sales, whereas many people use their website, their personal web pages, sales funnels, etc. But there are innovative models. And in the past, it was video blogging. When people started doing video blogs, there were a lot of young people in that sector, and um, owners of or ad givers uh, notice it. And so what's going on? There's some technical issues or what? Someone says there is no sound, but they say it in the Russian room. Maybe it's the problem on their end. Okay. And we fully realize that sales were made through those opinion leaders. And the opinion of a blogger can be pretty influential. And with the community getting bigger, or the subscriber base getting bigger, the influence covers more and more people. And those major companies notice it and start making contracts with influencers, those who are popular, those have a lot of subscribers, like YouTube, Instagram, on such resources as TikTok, etc. But if we take a global picture, then we'll see that video bloggers take a really small part in it, because you need time, you need equipment for that, you need content, and quite a lot of time too. So you can do it when you either a person who is already successful, but successful people, they need to control their business processes. They already have limited time, or it can be young people who can afford it to do it, or show business stars, celebrities. If we take at the sales models, the way people make sales, like corporations trying to use different instruments, use new models, then what we do right now isn't being done by anyone else. They use bots, spam bots, spam mailing bots, auto funnels, etc. Yes, there might be some conversion coming from it as well, but since competition in online business is growing and it's quite big competition, then you need to come up with new models. And we are the company that is doing that. And data mining is the instrument for exactly this. And you should not be thinking that data mining is a instrument to promote your page. No, data mining is not a instrument to add your friends only. Data mining is a sales tool. It's the instrument for analysis and strategical and operational marketing. And people who can look two, three, watch 2, 3 steps forward, see that the result from the sales is achieved in a different way. We all want to have some kind of communication right away. We meet someone, we make a sales pitch, we have a meeting, and the sale comes through. But usually it doesn't happen like this. And it happens only if you have a very high level of confidence with that person, or that other person whom you talking to has a clearly identified need to purchase a certain product, and then your product coincides, matches their need, and the deal is closed. But if we see how it happens, how you increase your customer base, how the sales happen, those are different channels. We have cold markets, cold calls. Usually it's taken care by one department in the company. It's maybe a call center. There are the departments in the company that work with already existing clients. There is a department for marketing and promotion that take care of the advertising and attracting traffic on online services such as YouTube channels, social networks, websites. People come over, start asking questions. And there is one more department processing all those applications. They get in touch with clients, but the client base is increasing gradually. And it is very important to take care of that customer base and never scare it off, scare it away. And when all those flows work well, you have a good coverage, you have very good quality of customer service, and then you receive feedback. You have an incoming flow information, because you're not only doing active sales and active advertising online, you also take account of clients' feedback and their recommendations. So clients go to you because of your goodwill, because of your good reputation. And all those instruments that I've just told you about, that that businesses, small, medium, large businesses use, any startups, they're not automated. You need a human being involved in it. And our tool allows any person without having any sales experience, by simply having an account in the social network, either by registering a social network or having already an existing one, without being a professional in negotiation or public speaking, without knowing anything about targeted advertising or management. That tool allows you, without changing your daily routine, to make passive income from sales into your friends' base. How does it work? You choose one of the tariff plans, which fits you most. At the moment, we have 6 tariff plans. You can find them on the website of the Academy of Private Investors and pick the one that you like most. Then a person registers a separate account on the social network or uses their existing account. They buy the tariff plan, you register in our system, you activate your tariff plan, and you currently can connect 2 social networks, which is LinkedIn and the vk.com. So our program, our AI, synchronizes with your account in the back office, and you receive your own assistant, your helper, that, let's say, a simpler version of the digital double, who will in your stead start mining people on your behalf from your account. They will start looking for people to be added to your contact list, your friend list. And this is the primary task of any company, is to increase the customer base. For now, it doesn't do any analytics or identification of needs. You just start making friends in social networks. That's how it works. But if we apply it to real life, and if you participate in kind of network events that take place in real life, not online, you kind of go to people and try to make friends with them, and they don't want to be friends with you. They greeted you, but they never get in touch with you.
What does this depend on? On many factors: your outlook, your way of thinking, your ability to communicate, to run a dialogue, ask a question, whether you are active or passive listener. So to be fascinating when you communicate, so to be a resourceful and straightforward person. But in the social media, what does this depend on? Whether people would like to be your friends or not. The idea is the same. You should be interesting. Your account, your profile, your pictures, your interests, the music you listen to, it reflects. So this is a reflection of your profile. Your social media are like your avatar. And when data miner, your digital assistant, you procured, you acquired, starts sending messages to become a friend, a person on the other side gets the friendship message. He gets to your page and he is satisfied, and press a button, become a friend. He is your potential customer, your prospect. So he enters, he comes in, he views your page, your interests, your social and professional life, and then he says, yes, it will be actually, it would be great for me to talk to you, but in social there are a lot of people, altogether about 6 million people or even more, and therefore sooner or later, no matter, so the number of friends allowed in this or that social network, this amount, the data mining will actually reach this limit. It will reach the maximum number of your contacts, but you need to work with you, and you understand that you need to understand that people have differences in entering the social media once or twice a week or daily. Those who read direct messages or not, is your personal assistant, and actually it never stops, and every day it sends out gradually, one by one, and brings you to the goal set. He is never lazy, it is never tired, and this is the idea. It replaces.
So when you take a rest or you're doing some professional activities, it still does your business instead of you. So when you sleep, when you do whatever you want, digital mining is always working. So when that database starts increasing, we as a company, Digital Doubles Inc., start analyzing the database and start making contracts with the companies that are present in the market. It can be medium business, it can be a large business. They can represent different sectors: financial sector, banking sector, beauty industry, health, sports, insurance, real estate, car industry, technologies, anything that can be sold. And everything is sold. It can be children's goods and toys. And we offer those companies an innovative sales model. When making a contract with the company, we decide on the terms, the commercial terms. And then we start building the model of the so-called friendly correspondence. We have it approved by the marketing department of the client. It goes through our copywriting department. And when the entire process is approved, when we create the template for the friendly conversation, that's where we activate the digital double of the client company. This entire correspondence algorithm is calibrated into a code by our programmers. It is uploaded onto the server, and the AI, as the digital doubles, starts using your accounts to get in touch with people who have different needs and interests. And they start offering our client company's products and services based on their needs in a friendly way. So the digital double from your account on your behalf will start offering the products and services of our partner companies. And if we mine a huge database, we will already using the analytics understand what needs and interests our potential clients have in our database. Like some people will be interested in real estate, others in health products. Someone will be interested in some investment instruments. Someone looking for ways to go on holiday. Someone would like to move to a different country. Doesn't matter. The AI will analyze it all and will make offers based on their needs and interests. And it is very important to understand that over the 3 months of us presenting and promoting our product, many people still don't get it, don't understand. Data mining is not a product that promotes your account and increases your number of friends. No, the purpose of data mining is to shape sales and to analyze the database, the customer base. So the first stage is to increase the customer database, and it cannot happen sharply. It happens gradually, because inside the social networks, there are some internal limits on the number of messages that you can send, on the number of friends you can add. Plus, the social network is a huge, huge corporation in itself. They are against of someone else making use of them and making money off them. Just inside, imagine that we create a database, we start working with that database, which is not just a database of Facebook, of LinkedIn, but it's all taken together. Becomes our database. So imagine that you have 4 social networks, and in each of those social network, you have 2,000-3,000 people, and you start adding more. And imagine that you're selling them something manually, in manual mode, not automatically. And for that, you need to go to the person's profile, check their interests, research their page, see what they like, what their interests are, what their needs are. Then you need to shape your commercial offer. You need to write to them every day, and not with one person, but with several people in several social networks. So you have to use some kind of automation process program like CRM, and it will be a dialogue that you will need to be maintaining with thousands of people at the same time and remember everything that you said. So you have to stay at your computer for 24 hours a day and do only correspondence, write messages, exchange messages, and you will be able to sell only to some of the people in your customer base, because you won't have time to correspond with all of them. And moreover, a person is not able to contain all that information in their head. So the friend collection or increase of the database customer base is stage 1, and then we analyze that customer base for us to be able to shape our commercial offers. And that's where the digital double of the company will kick in, and we will start making sales. And when the sales are made, we are starting sharing profits. So any person, by opening their social network and registering their account and posting their relevant picture, updated picture, can do it by spending 20-30 minutes per day or 2 hours a week. This is enough.
All the rest will be done by our product instead of you. It grows up your audience. We as a company negotiate with the business, and through the digital doubles start marketing the products through this database for those people who are interested. And these are personalized sales, and this is the reduction of expenditures for businesses. This is streamlining of the costs of marketing, advertising, bloggers, and etc., as communication is done instantly. And we do know what people are interested in, and this is the product, and it will give its fruits. And now daily from 45 to 50,000 people are mined. At this stage, we actually reached this goal almost of 4 million users, over 3 million. I will even share the exact precise figure with you. Give me a sec, please. I will open the latest statistics. We have almost 3,100,000 in LinkedIn and 542,000 in vk.com. Altogether, 3,600,000. I believe in another few days, we will hit 4 million and even above. And we in December plan to launch another 2 social networks, Facebook and Classmates, the Russian-speaking network, and quite similarly, so accordingly, we will quite soon hit 10 million. My congratulations, as now the profits will be shared as soon as the first test sales are started, and another social network, YouTube, is tested, and this is an additional stream of income from the social networks and a stream of income from YouTube. And accordingly, as soon as we exceed 10 million, we start the first test sales. And for the time being in this network, the formation of this model of sales of this new platform we are creating together, there are 8,000 data miners only. 8,000 people right now will control and will impact and share the information for over, spread it for over 10 million users. But our task and the Evorich company can do it because according to the data we have, Evorich covers all the regions of the world, and it has a community of 1.5 million people. But we need actually 10,000 data miners. This is a small percentage of the co-owners of Evorich. Less than 10%, by the way. Evorich is 100,000. And I believe that we should be active, proactive. And in January, February, the number of data miners should increase to 50, 70,000 at least if we work actively, promote data mining. And can you imagine what to expect next in the future? And then having this capacity and actually being able to impact and spread information among over 1, 2, 3 billion people, and there is the deficit of the proposal. Even blockchain crypto unit tokens. The number of tokens which you have, there are 1.5 million co-owners, whereas over 2 billion people will learn about them. And they can buy these tokens only from you, not anyone else. And this is a demand which outcomes the supply. You are so much, and the number of people willing to buy is much more. But for this, we need to work hard, take all the efforts to ensure that the number of data miners is at least from 50 to 70,000. And then you will see that the database expands so large. And as always promised, the token price will go up, and we can impact and expand the community, shape the brand, promote any products, and make not only on some particular investment model, but through different dimensions, actually segments, because the technology of data mining as such and digital doubles is very flexible. It is adaptable. It is easily adaptable to any context and environment. I believe that today I managed to explain and clarify the depth and the essence of the product. The first stage is to accumulate, to expand the database of contacts, of friends, in parallel, selling data mining product to all the persons concerned, interesting persons. And I believe that we are all keen on this. You are not selling on your own, but someone is doing this. And all the people eager to spend less time working and earn more. And now, through IT technologies, crypto economy, the time has come when a person can afford to benefit from some new cross-cutting technologies that generate some income for him or her, investment income or e-commerce profits. And now we are pioneers with you, and we can promote. And meanwhile, we accumulate the database of friends and expand the base of data miners, but the speed of the expansion of data miners depends on us. So altogether now there are 8,000 miners, but if we work harder, we can actually easily hit a number of 100,000. Therefore, let's work hard to make sure that in January, February, we have an extensive database to market our products. I believe I'm done for today. I hand over back to Boris, and in the end, we will answer all your questions and share some news with you. Thank you very much, Dmitry, for this explanation. So we are still moving and progressing, and I want to share some aspects about the passive types of income, database monetization. And Dmitry has already said that under our management of this mega brain, we can potentially have hundreds, millions of prospects or customers. And a lot of questions we receive regarding income of miners. But here I want to stress that you, as the holder of a license, but when you connect your family members, your siblings, your parents, then the profits will be distributed and allocated to the license holder. It's important, as the question is received, what will happen when the sale was generated by my sibling? So look, the income will be allocated to the license holder, but one of our common goals is to expand our database, and for this reason you have a chance to connect your family members or business partners, only 2 accounts for family package, and it is done not by accident to avoid this anti-fraud, anti-scam procedures, because otherwise a person may buy this license and under one account can actually invite unlimited number of his family members. And this is the justification. Well, the passive income and database monetization, so marketing of different products, goods, including our products, or the rental of database for some third-party trade agents, corporations, as our audience could be very multi-profile and very targeted, and it could be filtered out by keywords, and you can reach out the specific user. This is of high value today. And if you try to make an advertising video on YouTube, from my experience, you actually need to pay 10 or 15 US dollars at least, but the outcome is the minimum, and corporations are in search of active buyers, those ready to buy, but not bots. And it's important, as many people ask, those who are connected, why data mining is so slow. But this is the idea. When AI assesses the profile of your potential friend, it invites, and this is a guarantee that you get into your list of contacts a live person rather than a bot or script program. Let's move on. And I've touched upon the analytical data, commercial sale of analytical data, as there is a lot of data, and on YouTube and in social media, the analytics is collected about the preferences, hobbies, interests, and the desired jobs. And the commercial organizations are very interested in this, including startups and advertising agencies. And it's not a secret that social media actually sell these data and make a lot of money, as they treat this data as their proprietary data, private data. But we, as the Evorich present on all the continents, in all the countries and regions, we can locally enter from the field, enter the existing social networks and mine our own database, which could be later on monetized. And this is a key competitive advantage, which Dmitry stressed many times. And it's important to understand, as the limitation of social networks by regions is everywhere. So, for instance, in the US, there is a restriction for TikTok. Korea has its own restrictions, China its own. And something is happening to YouTube in Russia. And actually, the future data mining license holders will act as a tool that help us to prevent this local collapse of social media in the relevant countries, and quite opposite, will help us to mine and expand our database. And it's important to understand that miners shares a part of profits from the commercial sales of analytics generated and from YouTube. YouTube is not in taste mode, but in calibration mode, validation mode. There are over 100 data miners that post their content on YouTube, and the situation in the world is as such that with this pandemic and mask wearing regime and travel restrictions globally, I do know that the guys are designing some other offers and proposals for YouTube chargeback modality through the partnership link, when a company may generate earning through selling the products. So this is the overall understanding of the progress of our project. Hopefully you are clear about it. And now I'd like to pass the floor to our next speaker, who is UK Ambassador Council. So project manager, data mining and digital doubles. He is a vice president under the NEEW consumer program. He is business coach, blockchain certified expert, master degree in computer science, international speaker, an amazing guy, and the entrepreneur. So his name is Marshall Ninzima. I give you Marshall. Marshall, can you hear us?
Yes, yes, yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. First of all, let me check the sounds. Can you all hear me? And if you can all hear me, please put a plus. Put a plus in the chat if you can hear me, please. Good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Guys, it is very exciting. And thank you very much for Boris and Dimitri. They have done a really good explanation and very easy explanation of what data mining is. Now, let me ask you a question. Who's here now who can see how easy it is using the tool of data mining products? You can easily bring the people into our network, bring the people into our Evorich family using the tool of data mining, because every business owner or every entrepreneur, they need this tool to grow. Yeah, you all agree that every business, if you have a business and you don't have customers, you do not have a business. So we have a tool that we can use to attract those people. Yes? Who here is agree with me? Okay, brilliant. See, NASA said that he's got 6,000 people on LinkedIn. You see, he's got, imagine having 6,000 people on your fingertips. And if you have a good product, something to offer, you can just tap into it, right? If you build a good system. This product is so amazing, guys. It's amazing. That's good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so those of you who don't know, I mean, Boris has already introduced me. My name is Marshall. And if we can move to the next slide, please. I've got some good news. We've got, you remember last week we had an offer, Cyber Week discount on the products which were not included the CPA, the YouTube, the video hosting. Okay, but from yesterday, where 12 o'clock midday. Now, every time you see 12 o'clock in our back office, it's always midday. And there has been a confusion that some people think is midnight. So, but now they will start to precise whether it's midnight or midday, because like yesterday, it started like 12 o'clock midday Moscow time. So, so it's not midnight, it's midday. Okay. So since yesterday midday, we started a promotion, which you can see now in the back office with CPA licenses. And you can see the basic stay the same. The family, on the family package, you have 20% discount. Guys, take advantage of this. Okay, take advantage of this, because once we hit 10 million, and you can see Dimitri just explained to you that we are getting very close to 4 million contact. So for us, once they added the Facebook and the other social network, it's going to be very easy to reach these numbers. Okay, and this discount won't be coming all the time. Okay, take advantage of it. On a family package, you can get it 20% discount. Is Black Friday today. Okay, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Instead of spending money on a clothes or something that don't add value to your life, spend it on a tool that can help you build your business. And in the future, this tool, same tool, it will give you an extra income stream, like Boris just explained, and also Dimitri has explained, guys. Okay, invest in yourself, invest in your future income, rather than investing in liability. Yes, yes. So we educate people about financial literacy. So use it. Okay, for the business. Now the business package is 300 units normally, but you are getting on a discount, 30% discount, guys. You cannot get it better than this. Okay, cannot get it better than this. Now 210 units for the business license. Now tomorrow I will be delivering a training on our Evorich bonus plan, and I will be showing you how you can use this business packaging, okay, to build your network, to grow also your career level. All right, just with this, and use this promotion. Use this promotion, because if you wait, you're gonna have to pay. If you wait after the 1st of December, you're gonna pay 300 units, which is still very cheap in my opinion for what this tool can create for you. All right. Okay. So take advantage of it. So it's in your back office. Make sure you let all your partners know. Now I'm gonna repeat again. This is an EIP. So which means the compensation plan, the bonus plan in our back office applies to these products. So in our back office, who can tell me how many EIPs, tools, or products we've got in our back office right now, which you can use to generate, to grow your revenue, to generate your network, to grow your network? How many of you who knows? Can somebody put in the chat how many products we have in our back office? I'll just give you a few seconds. Crazy, we've got 7. Yeah, just the data mining, just take it as one, okay? Just take it as one side, one way. So we go, how can one upgrade to the business plan? Okay, now the upgrade has been talked about, and we're gonna, there will be an option, okay? But we just need to integrate the two systems. There are 2 different systems, so it's not just that easy, simple to do to upgrade. But the option will come, okay? Now we have, look, we have the EIP speakers training, okay, which is great product. And if you want to become a public speaker, definitely, right? And if you go EIP Go Pro, right? EIP Go Pro, very important. And we have EIP data mining. You've got those products, guys, that you need in your life, in your business. If you're really keen to grow your network, if you're really keen to become a public speaker, if you're really keen to use the tools to grow your business, you have those 3 products that every business person or every entrepreneur needs. So with our data mining, we have a huge discount. So take advantage of it. I was surprised to see how many people who don't know that we've got these in our back office. Take advantage of it, guys. All right. So I want to keep moving on, because we're gonna need to leave a little bit space for the Q&A, and there are some other webinars that will happen, and we need to let the translator at least rest a little bit. Okay, if you can move to the next stage, guys. So Black Friday today, take advantage of it. All right, so move to the next slide, please. Right. Okay, so just a few announcements. We've got, after our call, we will have at 5 p.m. Moscow, we have a hot seat with the powerful ladies in our company. We got Anastasia, she's ambassadors in Russia, and we have Annette Madison, and we have Elena Papina from Latvia, ambassadors representing Latvia. So guys, make sure you attend it. And after that, like 7 p.m. Moscow, we have Yugen. Now, Yugen, guys, is an amazing product. You see all these tools that we have in our company that can generate extra income stream. Like I always say in our webinars, you do not, if you are in our Evorich community, you do not need to go anywhere else. We are home. We've got everything we need if you decided to embrace it and take advantage of it, okay? So 7 p.m., don't forget to attend the Yugen training, okay? And tomorrow is a must, because we have 2 training tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, we have 2 training. We will start with the data mining for everybody. And Alex Neymark, he will explain a lot about the new products, the possibility, the link between what we have in our Evorich, the link between UGPay Group and our data mining, the possibility that this tool can provide. So make sure you attend, guys. It's going to be 3 p.m. Moscow, 3 p.m. Moscow. And then after that, I will deliver a training about our bonus plan, how you can take advantage of our bonus plan, the new bonus plan. You all know we have a new bonus plan, our Evorich, and you will be excited to know. So I'm going to show you some strategy, some tools that you can use to build your business. And this combined with the training we are going to get at GoPro, I can guarantee you guys, once you embrace this and take these tools and take the training, especially with the Evorich GoPro, next year you could be one of the people who will be earning $1 million. This is not a joke. It is possible. I'm a vice president, but I'm going to start to think like I am just a new partner, because there is so much possibility with this new plan. There's so much possibility with what we have coming with EIP GoPro. Okay, so guys, I hope you understand. I hope you every month we run 2 webinars. I hope you understand the power of our data mining. We hope you understand the power of the data mining too, and use it to your advantage. Like Dimitri was saying, this social network, don't just use it for social. You can also tap into your business. Let it become your servant rather than your slave master. Don't depend on the social network to look at the gossip. Use it for business. Use it to build your business. Now, if you think that you don't have anybody to speak to, you've got over 2 billion people. 2 billion people on Facebook you can use. And you have the data mining that you will be able to tap into to add those people. So you can never run out of contact. So use it to your advantage. And you only pay one time, guys. This is always get on my head. You only pay one time. Do you know how many entrepreneurs? I was speaking to one entrepreneur on LinkedIn. One of these contacts, he was trying to sell me some of his advertising. And I told him, look, how much would I have to pay for your service? And he was telling me $400 a month. And guess what? That product, that service they have, it does the same thing for what data mining is doing. And I sent him, by the way, we have another option. We have another solution. Maybe you could be open to look into it. And this one, you're only going to pay one time. And by the way, it's less than $400 one time. Do you know what he said? He said, please, I would like to know. Because he could understand that if there is something that play one time and it does the same thing they're paying their client, they are charging their client, they could use it in their advantage to also help their client, but with a lower prices. So guys, learn this script. This is why you need to attend the GoPro, because Eric Worre will teach you how you can, you can talk to people as a professional, and you can use the data mining to create a database, people waiting for you to talk to. Do you understand the connection, guys? Who here understand the connection I just talked about? Just put a plus if you just understand the connection I just talked about with the product that being sold. Great. I can see. Good. Amazing, guys. So I hope you understand. I hope you're coming tomorrow in masses. Make sure you invite everybody, because people will get the new people, the people who've been in the company for long. This is a new marketing plan, and many people are confused. And about the data mining, Alex Neymar will explain a lot of more possibilities that you understood today. All right. Now let's move to the next slide and then go to our Q&A. All right, guys, let's go to our Q&A. Make sure you put the question in Q&A tab. Okay. So we're not going to look, or the translators are not going to look into the chat. Okay, because the chat keep going too fast. So make sure you put your question into the Q&A tab, okay? So I'm gonna hand it over to the host, Boris.
Should we start with the English one, Marshall?
Yes. Okay, so I've answered some few questions. Let me have a look. Somebody asked, okay, hold on. My daughter purchased the large package initially. How am I able to use her account to sign, connect, to open DD for myself? Now, It's a little bit confusion here. Anna, are you talking about data mining or you talking about digital double? Because there are two different things, okay? So please clarify your question and maybe we'll be able to help you better, all right? And Elena asked, maybe I didn't pay attention, but how can I add my daughter to my data mining? I have DM business next in advance. Okay, so this is very easy, all right? If your daughter is over 18 and they have a LinkedIn account, there is an option there that you can add. You can add a lot of sub accounts on the business, okay? You can add them there if they have if they have if they have their LinkedIn account. So and please attend to our technical sessions where we help people on a technical bit. Okay, but it's very easy. I've done a lot of videos on YouTube. Just go in there and look how you can set it up. The same way you created your own, there is another button to add another one. So you just add their LinkedIn account. Okay, so Edmund, I have the family plan. How can I upgrade? Okay, to the business. Now I already answered this question. So the upgrade options will be available. Okay, don't worry about it. They will become available. But we need to link. We need to sync the back office of the digital doubles and our back office. And you all know that our back office in Evorich has been worked on. Okay, so it's not an easy fix, but it will happen. So just be a little bit patient, but it will happen. Okay. What you don't want to do, you don't want to buy another license. You already got the license, just wait for the upgrade, because when you buy another license on the top, especially with this promotion, you won't be able to claim to get back any money back. When you buy the license, you buy it. There is no refund, it's not refundable. Do you understand, guys? Okay. When do we start to post video on YouTube? Okay. Now we have already 200 people already testing it. YouTube, they published the video, but it will be available soon. Maybe Dimitri can enlighten me on this one, on the technical side of in the digital double. Dimitri, this person is asking, when will everybody will be able to post the videos, publish video on YouTube?
Okay, hello again, everyone. The possibility of posting YouTube itself is being tested. The overall work with video hosting services is tested. We're not doing testing, technical testing. We're doing live testing. We have 200 people who every day receive videos from our neural network, the AI, and post those videos on their channels on YouTube. Our task now is to first test the niche. Second of all, to receive certain quantitative indicators for views, for follow-throughs, for unique watchers, viewers, and to see the reaction of the YouTube service, because YouTube is a huge network owned by Google. So we need to see how Google responds to such our activities. That's what we're doing. That's what we're testing right now. We see that there is a bot inside Google in YouTube. It's a social bot which watches the account that do not work correctly, in their opinion, that do not follow the confidentiality policy of YouTube. We now want to see what's the response of YouTube, who gets blocked, who doesn't. So we need to accumulate some practice, some experience of our work with video hosting and see the response of YouTube, so that we could develop some guidelines for our miners how to behave in order not to get banned or kicked. Also, we get the statistics for the number of views, follow-throughs, etc. And as soon as the test is done, is complete, and we accumulate the necessary number of cases, study cases for the feedback with YouTube or the response from YouTube, then we'll make this whole function available to everyone. For now, we have suspended the giving away of assignments because we would like to move to another product. We were testing traveling and tourism and hotel accommodation, and now we're going to move to a different market segment and see how the YouTube reacts. The whole and viewers, both the bot and the live viewers, we will integrate our function with another platform, e-commerce platform. We'll test it again, and I think by December, the late December, all the tests will be over, and we will report on the results and then make the whole YouTube function available to all of our data miners.
Cool. Thank you very much, Dimitri. Another question is, I did not get one contact yet in my VK through remote miner. Okay. All right, guys, listen. When you have a profile and you create a new profile on VK, for example, right? It needs to be attractive because people, the miner, the data mining will always send 7 requests every day, right? But people will look at your profile, and if your profile, your request come to me, and I look at your profile that you're not interesting to me, I won't accept. Okay, so it's not the fault of the data mining, right? So what you need to do, improve your profile. Okay, just put a picture, because no one like to connect with somebody they don't know. Okay, so make sure you put the picture, make sure you put the description properly, so that people can be interested to connect with you. Okay, because the data mining tool, the AI, it will do its job. It will send the requests, but it will depends how your profile is attractive. Do you understand? So that's why. So it's just a matter of time. Keep improving. It's not a magic potion, okay? And the data mining, it doesn't force people to accept your request. People have to accept you based on seeing your profile. Yeah, I hope you understand that. So if you send if you don't have one person, maybe look in your profile. Make sure you improve your profile, how your profile look. Make sure you have the picture. Make sure your bio, your information, etc., etc. All right, and then you will start to see, because the data mining, the tool, it sends at least 7 requests per day. Okay. I bought Digital Double a few months back. You did not buy Digital Doubles. Okay, you bought data mining license. Okay, DM license. That's what you bought. Now, where you can find it, the instructions should be in your back office in API. And if you look under messages and you go on the left side, you will see personal or from the company. Okay, click on personal. You should see instructions you need to follow. If you can't find, we have done a lot of videos about it. Okay, and just make sure you speak to someone, and then I'll send you the video. If you can contact me on Facebook, I will send you the videos. Okay, but that is an easy fix. All right, and somebody else asked, please, when will the YouTube data mining be open? Okay, he already answered. Dimitri already answered that. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so people bought 2 packages. What can they do to us, guys? You don't supposed to buy 2 licenses. That means you don't read. You are not reading the terms and condition, right? The terms and condition clearly state it should be 1 license per person. But there is like a kind of bag when we do promotion. The system think is like a new product, and it allows people to buy another one. But you shouldn't be buying that, because it does say clearly with the terms and condition that you should only buy 1 license per person, and you are not going to get a refund. So please do not buy a second one. Wait for the upgrade, okay? Because when you buy an EIP, okay, the commission, remember the company pay commission out of the packet, the license you buy, okay? It has already been distributed. So please read the terms and condition. Okay, the driver doesn't seem to work on VK. Security prevent, have you a driver for iMac? Okay, so at the moment, Eric, the software is for Windows only, but the team is working on towards to all platform. Okay, software that can be cross-platform. Okay, so that is coming soon. Just stay tuned. But at the moment, it's only for Windows, No mobile, nothing like that. So only for Windows, all right? Operating system. Okay. Okay, my YouTube has been permanently suspended. What are we to do? Right. When they suspend or they suspect you because you maybe you're posting too many videos once, what you can do is just follow. They will always send you instruction how you can claim your account back. So just follow it. Okay? Just follow it. Just answer their questions. That's it. And they will unlock your YouTube account. Can we please have specific VK training example of Marshall tutorial? There is a lot of errors.
Marshall, I think you need to read it out loud because other people are listening to you.
Right. Okay. So this person Bob is asking, can we please have a specific VK training example of Marshall tutorials? There are a lot of errors, and many people like me have followed tutorial instruction, but my VK is still not running properly. Well, to be honest, the tutorial that I have done, I mean, I've tried to make it as simple as possible and showing the step by step. If you have error, please let us know with the what error you're getting, and make sure you plug into our technical training that we always do in many languages, and then we'll be able to help you on that one. All right. So if just plug into it, or if you you receive my video, just show me your privately on my Facebook, and I might be able to guide you in the right direction. All right. Okay, when do we get the digital double avatar? So you start answering question on LinkedIn. Okay, so that one, Dimitri maybe can answer that one. I don't think I have an answer. Dimitri, this person is asking, when do we get the digital doubles avatar? So he start to answer the question on LinkedIn.
Okay, as far as I understand, our person is asking not about the digital doubles avatar, because a digital doubles avatar is your digital copy, is your video, which works as a video on your behalf. So I think you just mean digital double, not digital double avatar, the one that corresponds on your behalf instead of you. We will provide people with their personal digital doubles. The technology is ready. We're already have been using digital doubles since 2016, 2017. We're using it in B2B segment. We just will add the opportunity for everyone to acquire their own digital double later. Because according to our strategy, the fundamental product is data mining. It's the product that allows us to increase our database, customer base. Then we will connect the Academy of Private Investors digital double that will not sell into the data mining customer base. It will be selling to the entire world. They will be looking for potential clients of the Evorich company across all networks, social networks, except data mining customer base. And as soon as we set up the digital double of the Academy, as soon as we have at least 50,000 data miners, then we will start giving away or allow people to acquire their own, not given away, acquire their own digital double, so that that digital double would write to people and answer question in their stead. But let's not run ahead of times here. There are certain natural laws and mathematical laws and business laws that we need to observe. So what is important now is for us to create the foundation from a big number of data miners who will create a big database. This is task one. Task two is to connect the Academy's digital double, which will collect information and offer services of Evorich company to the market of all the social networks without touching the data mining customer base. And stage three is for every person to have their own digital double. So those are the stages.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna answer only one question, and then we need to give our option. We need to give an opportunity to other languages as well. Okay. So one question in English. Let me look the one that is really key. That's happening YouTube to find these videos. Okay. All right. Okay.
As
All
for
right.
technical issues, setting up configuration for VK, LinkedIn, how to connect your relatives, your friends, dear partners, every week we have those trainings and we have a schedule, different languages in different regions. And we're showing in real time how to connect your LinkedIn, how to connect your social network VK. Just keep track of the news in the chats. Marshall is taking care of it. Boris too, for the Russian language communities. We are doing it on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Series and answers, questions and answers sessions on how to configure data mining in your social networks. Please come along and we will help you out. There is nothing difficult about it. And I'm sure we will help every one of you to connect your social networks before the New Year's Eve. And I would like to add here, Boris says too, indeed, we have on Wednesday, we have a session for Russian speakers. And the last Monday of the month at 7 p.m. we have sessions for the Italian speakers. The next one on Monday, on the 30th, we're gonna have one more. And Spanish speakers is going to be the third Tuesday of the month.
Okay, just one last question.
Okay. Italy will be on the 30th of November, and then on the 15th of December is going to be Spain. And for everyone else, guys, you have your leadership councils, local leaders and ambassadors. So if we receive an application, we come over and decide when to have that session. So maybe we'll have a dedicated session for UK, Australia, well, for the English-speaking community. Yes, Len, yeah, let's schedule a session and we'll help you out gladly. Marshall, you were saying?
Yeah, okay. Just one last question for the English chat. So this person, I had activated data mining in August on a different computer. I no longer have that PC. The number of connection has declined. What should I do? Right. So first of all, the data mining on the LinkedIn, right? If that's what you're referring to, because that's what was activated in August, is a web-based. Okay, so if you change the computer, it doesn't matter. You just need to log in. Okay, you just need to log in into my .digital double website, and then it's there. Okay, it is not a PC based. Okay, that digital double data mining for LinkedIn is a web-based platform. Okay, you don't need to download anything on your computer. This is only applied for VK. All right. And just follow the videos. If the decline, it could be a different thing. It could be so many different reasons. Maybe you deactivated your self-navigated. So you know, it's not because you changed your PC, because it's got nothing to do with the PC. All right. So Boris, now you have you can have the Russian and other languages question, please.
Thank you, Marshall. Thanks, Dennis. Well, now let's move on to other rooms as well. If there are any questions, we will be pleased to take them. We can read questions in Russian. Out of the purchases starting from July and to date, when are we going to get our commission? Look, as far as I know, all the commissions have been paid out. Those commissions for data mining packages, they are not marked as such. You need to know that your partner bought this product. For instance, I am the first line, Marshall is my second downline. I know his login. Then in the history of his purchases, I can see who bought and then deduct the discount, if any, at that time, But to my information, all the commissions have been paid out. And this is the reason why we actually had the relaunch on the 15th of July. The marketing plan was not connected, but then we fix it. If a person has a structure of over 10,000 people, he will never actually spot out these commissions from his depth. Thank you very much. There are active complaints by Javier from 200 testing YouTube. He was blocked, although he was in full compliance with the instructions. He was sent a questionnaire to activation, but it failed. Look, there is this bot, automatic bot. Each social network has it. It goes through the accounts and at random blocks the accounts. We are in full compliance with the regulations of any social media, including YouTube. Please contact our support team and the guys will share the text you need to attach to your letter and send to YouTube. We have about 7 persons blocked, and they actually sent the cover letter to Google, and 2 days after, deblocking was done. So please write to our support team, attach the screen of the letter from YouTube, and the guys will navigate what to do next. Thank you. There is another question: when we can use vk.com in Latin America. Even now, actually, you can register in VK from Latin America, select the language you like, and download desktop version on your PC and activate your VC account, even being in Latin America. There are no problems at all. Javier already answered that he contacted support team, attached the screen, and no reply. Please do it once again. I will control it personally together with Boris and will help you. So send this letter to support team once again. It is 24/7 functional, whereas these requests are handled gradually, and each request is attached the incoming number, and they are all handled. Don't worry, but please do it again to be safe, and attach a screenshot, and I will control it personally. And I will add that in the Russian team, actually, in the Russian room, there is this address, and you can share it with our partners from all the rooms. And by the way, it's great that all the communities can, testers can collect all the bugs and errors, and on the 15th of December, we will address if there are those not fixed yet by that time. So the Spanish room is done. Have no further questions. Super, great, Boris says. We have a question from the Italian room. When will digital doubles be available for users, the tentative time frame, and whether they will be free for those who already bought a data mining license? Well, regarding digital doubles, additional information will be provided. For the time being, our priority is to increase the number of data miners, launch of other social networks, Facebook and classmates, and in parallel, we are launching the digital double for the Academy of Private Investor. The next stage, the launch of another 2 products, Katie Mall, the marketplace based on AI and blockchain. this is decentralized storage of data, and only then afterwards digital doubles personally to each user. Yes, they will have the price, a separate price to pay, but not too much, not very expensive. We haven't considered the price yet, but I believe not more than 150 US dollar per digital double. Thank you very much. We still have some other questions to dwell on. I have no data mining anymore, don't know what happened and how I can reconnect again. In my profile in VK and LinkedIn, there is no data mining functioning. An interesting question from my experience. So you need, look, this is a customized case study to be handled. In 99% of cases, this is because you opened your account with a sponsor, used a different account, email to activate, and for the time being, the incidents or cases that the license is deactivated when the account is functional. So we haven't encountered such an incident yet. So this is an Italian room. On the 30th of November, there will be a session for Italians, and Alex will be present, and we will deal with that individually. If such an approach is suitable. Thank you. There are some questions on YouTube channel. How can we ensure a lot of visualization, how to promote and pump up the channels, whether we have any suggestions or recommendations? Look, on YouTube, there are roughly 100 testers that post content there, but data mining is not a tool for getting a lot of followers on YouTube. There should be gradual organic growth rate. Maybe Dmitry will add something. Yes, I will. Look, we are not working on increasing the number of followers. Here we work with the traffic. There is such a term as CPA networks. If you are interested, we will tell you, such as AdminTab. So these are CPA platforms, large CPA platforms for specialists in traffic, and through investing into the lead generation, they can get the traffic and redirect it further. So look, there is the demand for YouTube channel. You can arrange your profile, make your account, post your picture, or it could not be your main channel, and it depends on the volume. Look, we actually intake a lot of videos. 8,000 data miners each posts 10 videos a day, 80,000 videos a day, and in a month it is 2,400,000 in a month. And in addition, each video has its hashtag, and then it acts as a search engine. Google or Yandex, you in this search line, search field of browser, what you want, and you get a recommendation to watch this video as you're looking for it. So you click the link, you go to the information of the partner company we promote, and if he buys, then we get our commission, which is distributed equally. We are not increasing the number of followers. We actually benefit from the traffic and redirect it. So as soon as all the tests are done, all the data miners gradually, one by one, will get this function. First of all, the first 1,000, then another 1,000, and I believe in a month we will give this chance to anyone as soon as the test is done. Thank you. Do we have any other questions? India, Arabic. Most of the questions have already been answered. What is the profits expected within the next 5 years from the majority of social networks? I will answer this question. Dmitry says, should we understand and predict the profits to expect within the horizon of 5 years, then we will tell you the value of data mining product, and it would not cost less than 1,000. This is an innovative product. We can only refer to expected profits, because to date, no one in the world structured the sales this way. But any sales follow the rule of large figures, like we were taught at school or in university. It means if there are 20 million people willing to buy this phone, then out of 20 million who get an offer, at least 10% will buy this phone. And this way you can forecast the sales. You actually shape the plans of sales in companies for 1 month, a quarter, 6 months, 12 months. This way they forecast the sales in those sales areas which are quite typical, whereas now we are designing or building a new cutting edge technology. And as soon as the first tests are done, and we expect that initially miners will get dozens of US dollars, then some months to follow they will get more and more, and we will see the first results. There is the expected income, which is projected. As soon as the first testing of sales is done, we will actually see the first results. It will be progressing, the database will expand, the number of data miners will increase, and the profits, the income will grow up. And now it's too early to discuss it. I can add to what Dmitry said that at closed webinars, there is more information about the financial models, and the potential of the company is presented. And unfortunately here, we may not discuss these figures as we are in full compliance with NDA provisions. On my behalf, I want to add that as soon as the database includes 10 million, then the first test sales will start. And this is the time when we will roughly understand the profits. Look, we have another 5 minutes left to actually change the rooms for the follow-up webinar. So I will briefly take you through the questions from the Russian room. Classmates social network is scheduled for December. Dmitry has answered the question about digital doubles. A good question. Can we use data mining and digital doubles in other network projects? Yes, you can calibrate the digital double, but it will take time. As Dmitry has explained, the range of products to come to emerge onto the market. The download of data mining product is 90%, may not download it. So look, next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Moscow time, please visit our technical session. And there will be the announcement, and there are some specific requirements to meet for you to be live. So you need actually to get to turn off the antivirus. So Tamara is asking how much we will make in 2020. So we will make the something. Look, I will add in 2020, we are accumulating the database. The precise figure of our earning, no businessman dealing or running a business will never tell you. There is the expected profits and the projected sale volumes. And the quality of our actions will affect the profits or income. And any business is based on the quantified data, the number of meetings, the number of phone calls. This is the trend or the characteristic of any business. So data mining, instead of you expands your database and instead of you generate sales through your network, and through it we actually get the income. Our task for today is to expand substantially the number of data miners. And there is a question whether we can sell data mining product to other people who are not in Evorich community. You actually must do it to sell it to anyone willing to buy it. Yes, that's right. And for this purpose, we have a tool, in the Academy of Private Investor, landing for a person who learns more about this product, and following your referral link, he is registered and gets this product. And one of the last questions, we cannot register in LinkedIn. So look, it depends on your country. You may need to use VPN, but generally a phone number is one of the stages of your verification, but it should be done even without the phone number confirmation. There are many sessions and from other sources as well, how to actually open an account and set up an account in LinkedIn. It's not our mandate. Try to use VPN and register your account by using VPN of your provider. Well, dear friends, it's 4:45. The start of the next webinar is quite soon. We need to get ready. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully it was useful, meaningful. We tried to answer your questions. Tomorrow we are having another 2 trainings, a set of training we will participate, and the training about the methodology of sales, why everyone needs it, and it will be linked with Marshall presentation of new Evorich marketing plan. So please, we do invite you to attend our today's webinar and tomorrow's training. I do thank all of you. I want to add, Dmitry says, in the back office of Digital Doubles, there is the update. As you want it, there is this button, so the arrow right, left. And when you go to the section providers, widget LinkedIn or VK, if the software is downloaded, in the settings you will find a new function where you can change the welcome message or the text, and for your people to get personalized message and invitation to become friend, not recommended by us. Now you can change the text of the primary initial welcome message. How to use it? Tomorrow you will learn about this at the training at 3 p.m. So please visit that training tomorrow where we will discuss it. And don't forget that now there is this 30 and 20% discount offer. This is the first time we offer such discounts. So therefore, please take this advantage, and bye-bye to all of you. Stay sound and healthy.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.